My name's Arthur Dooley, and I earn my living as a sculptor. I do all my work here in Liverpool, where I was born. I believe that living in a place where you earn your bread means something. Everything that happens to it is a part of you, and everything that you do becomes a part of it. A lot has happened to Liverpool since the last war. Big business and the politicians have been having a ball. But when they've finished bankrupting this city, the people must organise and come into their own.
Look into the faces and you'll uncover stories and experiences that embody all forms of humanity and a community that could be classed as a microcosm for our city. Saints, sinners, fighters, radicals, the hurt, the hardened, the storytellers, the jokers, strangers, friends, lovers, the lonely, the departed, and the living. As a city, we look out to sea rather than inland, proudly built on the docks, on immigration and on endeavour. Built by the hands of many, the city continues to evolve through its people. Quite simply, the soul of our city can't be found in the bricks and mortar of our buildings. It lives in the people, and it always will.
Yeah? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All those people, I want everybody in here now. This is a special moment. This is really a special moment. It is today a history day for black, gay men and women. Why is today a special day? Come on.
Because we're here.
What? We are here. We are what? We are here. And we are here because we are here to celebrate each other. And if it wasn't for you coming out today and showing your faces as black men and women, let's give it up. Come on, let's say it. What's wrong with you? On that note, I'm going to introduce to you some people who are going to officially open UK Black Pride. And the people who are going to come up and share with you the importance of UK Black Pride come from a diverse range of fields and backgrounds. We have guests here from Germany, we have guests here from South Africa, we have guests here from France, and we've got guests here from Birmingham. We've got guests here from Liverpool, we've got guests here from Bristol, we've got guests here as far from New York. Let's have it for New York, I say. And we have people here from the Caribbean islands, bigging up St. Lucia, bigging up Anguilla, bigging up Barbados.
We had been living in Southport during the war. Afterwards, we came back to Liverpool, and round about 1954, I met Yakov. He'd come with an Israeli ship to the docks in Liverpool, and I met him at a Jewish community centre, and well, things got tied up very quickly. I married Yakov in 1955. By that time, Yakov was a captain, and my husband went to the office and he said, if you want me on that ship, let me take my wife. We travelled a lot from Europe to America, and it was in Chicago that I had a cheesecake, which I thought was the most wonderful cheesecake in the world. It was made by a family company, and this was the recipe that I used whenever I had to make a cake for the family. Our sailing days came to an end, We came back to this country, and then it was my son's bar mitzvah, and I decided the dessert has just got to be cheesecake. And it was so popular that people were moving from one room to the other to see if there was any more cheesecake. We lived in a little semi-detached house, and I started making the cheesecake there, and well, like Topsy, it just grew and grew. The demand was enormous, it was great. We opened the shop in 1976, and on the first day I panicked absolutely. What I enjoy most about the shop is meeting people.
We're here on this, which is the driftwood boat, the Black Pearl of New Brighton. It is really about art on the beach, art in open places. It's the whole project. It's a work in progress, really. This is the sixth version that we've got here, and it is being added to and changed all the time. People do an amazing job in displaying in the gallery, but to me it doesn't compare with being outside. I like doing things rather than just looking at things, listening to things. I like to do things, because I do feel that there's a danger in society that because everything we see, hear, touch is so highly processed and to the point of being the best in the world, that there's perhaps a danger that we start giving things up because we just can't compete. My mother made very tiny sculptures. She started working when she was in her late 50s. She'd never done any work before. She started in her late 50s and she made very small figures in a primitive style. One of the same reasons that influenced Epworth was the loss of a child. It's got a lot going for it. There's always a lot of things happening. There is always the sea with the sound that we can probably pick up on the back of this recording. There's an endless stream of people, and there's a huge sort of source of creative energy from all the children who come here with their own fresh ideas and from which we learn. Well, for me, I mean, it's not the only art you can do. Obviously, all the other, it doesn't disrespect any other form of art or any other purpose of art. But it's something that I find that we can do here, and which it reaches a lot of people.
Have a look at it. At one time these buildings and warehouses were full of men and the stuff that's come in from all over the world. Now they're empty. This dock was full of boats. This could be virile and alive. But where have all the men gone? Where have all the ships gone? You know, what's happened? You can have a look at the buildings, the broken windows, slates off, bricks, missing out the walls. It's a symbol of the decay, the malaise that's been allowed to fester on this city, the cancer that's growing on it. Most of the dockers have gone from the South Docks, and most of the ships have gone too. Very soon they'll all go. The place is going to become polluted, it's going to silt up, the water will stagnate, it'll overrun with rats, and it'll die. And this half of a great seaport will be finished. There's a lot of things that could be done here. There's still a fisherman left here. We could have a fishing village set up. You know? There's an idea of a marina that could be developed. There's the museums. This could be, this place, I reckon, could be one of the greatest tourist centres in Europe. This is like, for me, you know, this compares with Venice. And we could have this Venice right here in the city. And it's not only just this stuff, you know, you go right along. We could do something with the whole dock area, from the pier edge right down to Dingle, could be developed with new ideas. And if the people of Liverpool, you know, could have a say in it, and we could have an investment in it, and we could own and run and control it, we could do something really dramatic here. But it needs imagination. There's sculptors and artists here. There could be a tremendous maritime museum, a real asset to the city. People would flood in from all over Europe or from all over the world to see this place. I want to see the city revived. And it could happen. The possibilities are here, the people are here, and the will to do it is here.
Who's making decisions for you in your life? The engine's turning round, but something always holds you down. Finally look within and see yourself looking back. When will you get a grip and take hold of yourself?
Bam! That's how we were doing.